So welcome back to Bell, Ohio, and I am here in beautiful Worcester, Ohio.
Yes,
it is
Wooster,
kind of
you said it right.
Worcester, Ohio.
Good deal.
Not like where I'm from, Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm here with Bill Buckwalter, shop owner, bicycle racer, mechanic, bike fit specialist, and crucial to our interview today, race director of the Ride on Jeremy's Ride, which is the last stop in the 2023 Ohio Gravel Race Series. So Bill, firstly, thank you for speaking with me on this busy race day.
Happy to talk about the ride.
I've been having fun kind of diving into the humble grassroots race beginnings of the previous Ohio Gravel Race Series events, but obviously the genesis of ROJR carries a little bit more weight than simply getting together with friends and messing around on gravel. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about the history of this race with respect to Jeremy Grimm.
Yes, ROJR actually started in 2014. We call it Ride on Gentlemen's Race, and it was a team event. It was only a team event the first 2 years. It morphed a little bit into a solo event, but in those early years it was a team event, 110 miles. We wanted it to be a long, grueling day in the saddle, but that we wanted your teammates to make sure that you finished the race. So it was not only an individual effort, but something that your friends help you finish. Jeremy Grimm. We tragically lost Jeremy Grimm in 2017. It was a pickup truck ran a red light and hit Jeremy, and unfortunately he left behind a family, a wife, 2 daughters, and really a lot of friends that appreciated Jeremy for the character that he carried. But Jeremy was also he was a tough cyclist, and he was a state crit champion a number of years in Ohio, and just a strong cyclist. And you ask any cyclist around Northeast Ohio, and they would probably know Jeremy Curtis Grimm. So we honor him and his character by changing the name to Ride on Jeremy's Ride. Still called the ROJR, of course, but it's the Ride on Jeremy's Ride. We like to honor him.
And I did notice that real emphasis on it being a gentleman's race. I do feel that's a great way to honor Jeremy.
Yes.
Obviously, I didn't know Jeremy personally. I was struck by a motor vehicle in 2016 with moderate injuries. I mean, it's an issue that's kind of near and dear to me, and I feel like this race is, a great way to honor him. I do want to let any viewers know that there is a GoFundMe page going to be in the description of this video so that you can donate.
Thank you.
And really help Jeremy's family kind of ease the burden in even a small way. This year, with respect to the course, initially we were going to have a 75-mile race. Due to weather concerns, I think it was a wise decision to kind of peel it back to 57 miles. It has been longer in the past, you mentioned, 110 miles.
This is not a race or a course that I put together on my own. I enjoy gravel. I don't ride a lot of gravel, but I have friends, and so I got input from our riders about a gravel event. And last year, the conversation kind of tilted towards maybe a shorter route would be good. So we took it from 110 down to 75 this year. So we had a 75 solo event for the Ohio Gravel Race Series, and then a 55 for the team event to bring, keep that camaraderie and that team support in the riding as part of the event. So 75 miles was going to be the long route, which guys that usually compete at the top level on gravel say, at the end of the series and October weather, 110 miles is a long day in the saddle.
Sure.
So we brought down to 75. 2 days ago, we knew it was going to rain. We said, okay. I talked to some of the key riders in that 75 mile, and they said, yeah, let's do 55. It was the right decision today for sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think it took anything away from it. I mean, the racing was fast from the get-go and very competitive, and especially that first section with all the puddles that really
Valley
split
Road,
up the
it's
field.
our favorite road.
Yeah. That was
2 months ago it was flooded. I didn't think we were going to get through it.
Okay.
But it dried out enough, and thankfully, great start and a great end too.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that was fun in the most interesting of ways.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could walk through that section faster. You would drive a car.
Sure.
And so on a bike, it's a lot of fun. You're just picking your line, and we love going out and back.
Okay.
on Valley Road. Thanks. Yep.
One unique aspect of this race, and something that I didn't know about until today, is that there was almost sort of a gravel Duro aspect, and that you had a King of the Mountain, Queen of the Mountain segment thrown in there. I guess I was curious whose idea that would be.
You got to keep an event
Yeah.
fun and change it a little bit. In years past, we've had 2 or 3 KOMs, and we've publicized them. And Bob Grimm has contributed to the prizes for that. This year, we wanted to honor Jeremy's commitment to his girls and his love for his girls by that QOM, by calling it, I think it was Wave, Heart, Hug, Kiss, Happy Day.
Yeah.
And so I thought, hey, let's have a little bit of fun with it. Let's keep it secret and see what happens. So we're gonna put the ladies that completed the Strava segment, we're gonna throw them in a hat, and pull the winner out. I talked to the lady that the woman that took the QOM today, and she'll probably have the fastest time through there. But I said, you might not be the winner. She said, that's fine. She said, that's fine.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
I think between the team aspect and that Queen of the Mountain Challenge,
Sure.
it does add a unique element to the race, and I think it's something that's going to bring people back to this event. I guess backing up a little bit, final question, your shop location in Wooster, this is my first time here. Wooster.
Sure. No, you're good.
Your shop is beautiful, it's spacious. There must be a pretty great cycling community, cycling infrastructure in this area to support a shop like this. I guess I was just curious about your...
That's a long story.
Okay.
I would have a long answer to that, but
Yeah.
maybe the short answer is when we opened the shop, I wanted to be downtown. I wanted to be connected to the community. I wanted to be known in the community of someone that's generous. I'm not saying that's mostly how I'm known, but I felt that we needed to offer rides. We do weekly rides, and being a shop owner, as people walk in, they know that, hey, I make the final decision here. So we bought this building in 2015, and it has worked out great for us. We are going to downsize a little bit in the same space, but it has been... Worcester is a unique town for 30,000. And supports the cycling community, and it's a nice little town with, compared to other towns at 30,000, I think. And I think that's part of our success, the community support.
Great.
And we work hard on that. I'm not saying we do it 100% right, but that's one of our goals.
Okay. Well, in the conversations that I've had over the best chicken that I've had this year in the post-race celebration, I was getting a lot of great feedback and interesting stories from the other riders. So I just appreciate the event, and I look forward to riding on next year.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.